Whenever a student is heading out to look for a job or admission, one thing that matters a lot for anyone to basically understand the background of that student is the CV, curriculum vitae. So CV is very important, and it is important to understand that how should one write a CV. Hi guys, I'm Ayushi and welcome to Law Digest. इन दिस वीडियो आई एम गोइंग टू टेल यू कि आपको अपना सीवी कैसे बनाना है, सीवी किस तरह से बनाया जाता है, सीवी में क्या क्या चीज़ें हम डालते हैं, क्या क्या चीज़ें इंपॉर्टेंट होती हैं, ये हम इस वीडियो में डिस्कस करेंगे. दिस वीडियो माइट ऑल्सो बी रेलिवेंट फॉर पीपल स्पेशली. In fact, that is the reason why I've chosen this topic for NLSAT examination. People who are preparing for NLSAT, they are a little clueless as to how should we write, we should build up our CV. So here we are looking at a sample CV. Now there are certain additions and subtraction I'd suggest that we can make to the CV. I've just picked up a random CV from Google. That is what you need to do ideally when you're sitting down to make a CV. जब आप CV बनाने बैठ रहे हैं, Google पे just write down sample CV and you will get a lot of CVs and you can pick up any one of those. अब यहाँ पर आप जो CV देख रहे हैं, ऐसा सीवी आप उठा सकते हैं. बेसिकली सीवी में हमें क्या क्या चीज़ें डालने की ज़रूरत है. सबसे पहले हम अपना बैकग्राउंड दिखाएंगे. बैकग्राउंड में हम क्या क्या चीज़ें डालेंगे. एज यू कैन सी हियर, address, phone, email. Address you can avoid for privacy concerns obviously. Then it is not necessary कि आप अपनी पिक्चर डालें. कुछ लोग डालते हैं अपनी पिक्चर, but then for again privacy reasons I would say that you can skip putting a picture, and it doesn't look very professional also if you post a picture of yours, unless you know it's a very thought after professional picture. So you can skip putting up a picture. अपना phone number डालिए, अपना email डालिए, because you need to provide your contact details, because if the person is interested in your CV or any time, you know, future, in any time the person comes across a CV and he likes that CV, how can he approach you? So phone and email is a must. Then summary, here basically you give down your objective, that what is your objective towards your career, your profession, what you want from life. Now obviously you can't write down, आप ऐसी चीज़ें नहीं लिखेंगे कि मैं बहुत ट्रैवल करना चाहता हूँ या चाहती हूँ. ये चीज़ें नहीं, हम प्रोफेशनल पॉइंट ऑफ व्यू से लिखेंगे कि हमारा क्या ऑब्जेक्टिव है लाइफ का, हम अपने लिए क्या देखना चाहते हैं, किस तरह से हम अपनी ग्रोथ देखते हैं. ये बेसिकली आप एक लाइन में दे सकते हैं. Although this is not a must, but nowadays it is happening that people are giving out a career objective, so that you can lay down here. स्किल हाईलाइट्स आई वुड से यहाँ पर स्टार्टिंग में दिए हैं, यू कैन गिव इट टुवर्ड्स द एंड. सबसे पहली बात जो ज़्यादा इम्पॉर्टेंट है वो मेरे लिए बनती है एजुकेशन. आई वुड simply ask you to provide your education details at first. And how can you do that? You can organize them like this. Either you can give it like this. Now this person has not given their percentage. What I would say is that you make a table, or you know, just in bullet points. Even if you don't make a table, in bullet points just give. सबसे पहले आना चाहिए आपका latest education. So on the top you need to give your latest qualification. That is more important. Now don't give a diploma course just because you've done a diploma course after your degree and it is not a regular sort of a course. Don't give that. Give something concrete. Give your degrees. So if you've done you know, masters, LLM, LLB, these are major degrees that are there. Give these first. Then you can give your 12th and 10th qualifications. If you've done a 3-year LLB, then you can give your undergraduate degree also. So give in descending order. Now once you give about these degrees, also give the year in which you've completed these degrees. आपने किस साल में ये डिग्री कंप्लीट करी है उसका ईयर दीजिए. और यू नो, यू कैन गिव कि आपने 2008 से 2010 में LLM करा. सो you need to give the year bracket, which is important for person to understand your age. Age is very important when we are looking for a job or any admission, because eligibility criteria matters. So give that. Then also give the college from where you have completed this degree. So in a table, what you can do is you can give the degree here, you can give year, you can give the college or institute, and then you can give percentage marks. So this is how you can divide your page. You can give a table as to your educational qualifications. Once the person knows about your educational qualifications, then you can speak about your projects, your internships, and your experience, right? So if you are a working professional, obviously you will give your experience first. So you need to give the concrete things well beforehand, instead of speaking about skill highlights or certifications on the top. Speak about more concrete things. Now, as we see here, once we've given the educational qualifications, we will give our experience. This person has laid down that he's a website developer, and he's given the work that he has done. So here, like this, in this manner, you can lay down that whatever work you have done. If you are a person who is doing an undergraduate degree and you haven't had the chance to work anywhere, just give about your important projects that you may have done, something concrete that you may have done, that you can give. If you've interned somewhere, that you can give. So give those things under the experience head, and in pointers, just lay down what kind of work have you done for the person to understand what all do you know. Because by simply mentioning your skills, it doesn't mean if you have mentioned these skills you already have them. Just because आपने ये सब बोला है, जरूरी नहीं है कि आप ये सब कर सकते हो या आप में ये सब है। ये तो आप अपने सिलेक्शन के लिए भी बोल रहे हैं। जो चीज़ मैटर करती है वो ये है कि आप एक्सपीरियंस में किस तरह से ले डाउन कर रहे हैं कि आपने एक्चुअल में क्या किया है, क्या काम किया है। सो दैट इज इम्पॉर्टेंट. Once you've laid down your experience, internships, projects, you can give out achievements. In achievements, you can talk about your curricular and extracurricular achievements. Talk about your curricular first, and then talk about your extracurricular. In curricular, you can give that you were a scholar in the college. If you were, obviously we won't mention false facts here. So basically, you have to sell yourself कि हमारा सेलिंग पॉइंट क्या है. अगर हम एकेडमिक्स में अच्छे हैं तो हम वो स्टेट करेंगे. अगर हम एक्स्ट्रा करिकुलर में अच्छे हैं, एक्स्ट्रा करिकुलर बीइंग योर स्पोर्ट्स, आर्ट एंड क्राफ्ट एंड organizing things, event management, any positions of responsibilities that you've held, वो भी देनी बहुत ज़रूरी है. ये अचीवमेंट्स देने के बाद आप अपनी पोजिशन ऑफ रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी भी दे सकते हैं, सो दैट द पर्सन कैन अंडरस्टैंड दैट you have the capability to lead a team or to be a leader. लीडरशिप स्किल रिफ्लेक्ट होना चाहिए ना सीवी से. सो यू नीड टू गिव योर पोजिशंस ऑफ रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी. यहाँ पे स्कूल में अगर आप हेड बॉय हेड गर्ल रहे हैं, यू कैन गिव दैट. इफ यू नो इन योर कॉलेज यू हैव बीन द हेड ऑफ एनी सोसाइटी, ये जो कॉलेज में सोसाइटीज होती हैं एक्स्ट्रा करिकुलर वर्क जो करती हैं, इनमें आपने काम किया है, उसके बारे में आप यहाँ पर दे सकते हैं. सो दैट इज ऑल्सो इम्पॉर्टेंट. Once you have given all this, then it comes to your skills, hobbies. These things you can lay down, right? And any social work that you have done, NGO work, that also can be mentioned. So this is essentially these are the things that they should that should be reflected on your CV. Basically, a lot of qualities are being looked at, whether you should be good at academics, आपका करिकुलर एक्स्ट्रा करिकुलर अच्छा होना चाहिए, आपने बहुत सी एक्टिविटीज़ में पार्ट लिया होना चाहिए, यू शुड हैव बीन अ हेड ऑफ some team to reflect that you have those leadership qualities. आप टीम वर्क कर सकते हैं, आप में टैलेंट है, आप में स्किल्स हैं, एंड यू आर लुकिंग फॉरवर्ड टू लर्न, यू वांट टू ग्रो. आपने पास्ट में किस तरह से अपने लिए जो भी आपने अभी तक टाइम बिताया है इन योर स्कूल कॉलेजेस, व्हाट हैव यू लर्नड, व्हाट हैव यू अचीव्ड, all these things should reflect on your CV. So it is a self analysis of your report card that you are doing. आप अपना खुद का एक रिपोर्ट कार्ड बना रहे हैं कि आपने अभी तक लाइफ में क्या क्या अचीव करा है. एंड दीज थिंग्स आर टू बी वेरी मटीरियल एंड on these aspects. You cannot lay down philosophy here. You cannot lay down that how you have learned to be happy, or how you have learned to come out of sadness. These things are not important. What is important is some concrete things that relate to your career, your profession. These things are a part of your CV. Cover letter is different. Some people have a confusion that should we include the cover letter as well. Cover letter is different. Cover letter comprises of you stating things in paragraph manner. You are giving an elaboration of your CV. Basically, you are explaining your CV in the cover letter, that why are you so good. CV gives you the highlights. Here you can see the person is not explaining anything. This is just a highlight of his achievements in life. What has he done? What is he capable of? These things are mentioned. Cover letter is an elaboration of the CV. So this is essentially how your cover letter should be, sorry, your CV should be written. Just in case if you have any further doubts, you can mention the same in the comment box below. I hope I was able to explain you that how you should be writing a CV. You can look up on Google and pick up a sample for writing a CV. And also, people who have enrolled for the module, you will be given a sample CV format as well, so that you know that how can you build up and you can prepare your CV. And with this, I will end this video. In case you are a new visitor of this channel, subscribe to the channel, press the bell icon, and follow us on Instagram, where we keep covering important legal updates.